This is going to get really exciting. In my last video, I spoke about why self-awareness is essential today. By going within, by transmuting our pain back into the cosmos, we start to project our pure presence even more. We start to experience a purer form of freedom, where we start to take responsibility for our beingness here on earth. As promised at the end of my last video, today I will share with you 5 tools that you can use in your consciousness toolbox to become a little more self-aware every day. Comment below if you already use the tools that I will discuss today and what your experience has been with them. Or if you have additional tried and tested tools that you would like to share with others in this space. Setting intentions is really all about recognition of your true desires. When I set an intention to feel joyful, what I am actually doing is putting a call out into the universe to experience joyous aspects of myself. It is my desire to feel joyful and intending to see my desire manifest in my current reality is my goal with setting intentions. Your desire is your lifeline. You are here on earth because somewhere you expressed a desire to up-level your soul by incarnating here on earth. To desire a better reality for yourself is your birthright. So if somewhere you feel that you do not deserve a better life, you can simply reprogram that way of being. Because your existence here now is proof that you successfully manifested your desires. Setting intentions is really powerful. By intention setting, we express desire to feel a certain way. The question is, how can we do this successfully? I'm going to give you a few tips. The best way to practice setting intentions is for you to really feel into the experience that you are trying to create. Know what you want to feel or have or become. So let's say, for example, you want to feel abundant in all aspects of your life. You set that intention in writing or by simply just really feeling into how it would feel to experience abundance in your life. The secret is that the desire must become you. Another tip I have for you to manifest your desire is that just before you set intentions of, say, feeling abundant, you do something that inspires you, whether that's listening to music or reading your favorite book, dancing, painting, even running. When you are in that state of inspiration, it becomes a lot easier to feel that intention in your body. And once you do, your cells start to vibrate that feeling into the universe, which then has to reciprocate with what you desire. So, where does self-awareness come in? You might have that question. How does this relate to self-awareness? Well, that's the real work. Once you successfully set an intention, the universe will try to deliver almost instantly what you asked for. But if there are distortions that are preventing you from receiving what you have asked for, you will need to watch them as they show up. Those distortions or the underlying instructions that are holding you back from your desires will come up so that you can clear them out. And once you do, you will receive exactly what you desire. For example, for many years now, my New Year's resolutions have included getting back into shape, feeling stronger. I know for a fact that there are a lot of distortions keeping me stuck at the weight that I'm at currently, or injuries that have prevented me in the past from becoming a stronger version of myself. But instead of giving up, I choose to become self-aware and recognize the patterns that are holding me back. Once I acknowledge what is holding me back, I can consciously transmute those themes. If you do not understand underlying patterns, it would serve you to watch my video series titled Change Your Life. I would also love to know in the comment section what your New Year's resolutions have been and how you have successfully achieved your goals. And if not, what did you learn in the process? What did you find were the roadblocks to you meeting your desires? Intention setting is thus a very powerful tool to becoming more self-aware and manifesting how you want to feel in your life. Another tool that I use every single day to become more self-aware is meditation. Meditation for me can look different almost every day. Some days I focus on my intention, and some days my intention is revealed to me. Daily meditation is a fantastic tool to add to your self-awareness toolbox because it brings up all the mind chatter that you might have ignored or avoided looking at had you not attempted the art of becoming still. Generally, my meditation routine starts by me grounding myself to the core of the earth and then connecting to my highest essence. I do this simply by asking. I intend to ground and connect. That's what I do. One of the simplest ways to meditate is to focus on your breath. Your breath is your life force. Without the proper inflow and outflow of your breath, you will not be able to enjoy this existence one bit. So even if you do not meditate every day, make sure to take time out to take a few deep breaths at different intervals during the day to reset your mind and body connection. Just focus on breathing in and out. Bring all your focus to this simple exercise. Meditating every day empowers you to control your mind because being controlled by the mind leads to unhappiness and imbalance. You bring in control of your body and your mind will guarantee you peace in your life. One of my newly discovered and favorite ways to increasing self-awareness is to connect with my guidance. For some people, that is actual non-physical guides, and for some, the guidance is their higher and completely abundant aspects of self. For me, it's a combination of the two. Connecting with your guidance is an art form. Everyone can practice this art form by intending to connect. I would suggest that if you are just starting out, you intend to connect with your pure source or your purest, most brilliant, most radiant self, the best version of you. A phrase I often say during the day is, how can I connect to my pure source even stronger? This is not something that I discovered. Many masters before us have successfully lived from their pure essence, but it's my teacher that taught me how to do this first. The more you ask this question throughout the day, the higher the chances that you will feel that connection with your highest self even more. And as a note, one point that my teacher stressed for us always was that we are always connected to our highest selves. We simply are not aware of the connection, and that is why we forget our pure form. When you do become aware of your connection with your limitless self, you will start to understand the gap between your reality now and the reality that your limitless self exists in. Through that connection, you will also start to remember why your life is the way it is. This one seems kind of silly, but this is so easy to do during the day. Anytime something happens that triggers me, I ask my guidance questions about it. In my case, I'm aware of at least 4 very powerful guides that are there to answer questions for me. So when I ask these questions, my guides, including my higher self, often answer instantly. They tell me through a knowingness why certain situations might be coming up in my life. As I have practiced taking responsibility for my own life, my guides give it to me straight. They tell me exactly what pattern or instruction I am operating my life through. I would actually love to give you an example here. A month or so ago, I was extremely confused about something that I wished to do for my children. My mind was definitely not in alignment with what my heart desired. My mind brought up many scarcity and non deserving patterns. And because I asked my guides to help me with this decision, I was asked to simply focus on the work until the answers were clear for me, crystal clear for me. So I did. I released many patterns that were holding me back, disabling me, preventing me from moving forward. They told me that I would be able to make the decision once I reached a flow state. Flow state is when your ideas and actions in your life are effortless. You know, when your desires manifest without you having to try or to push them along, that's flow state. I generally experience flow state during the day when I listen to my higher self, when I am open to receiving, and when my mind is available to translate those ideas that are coming from above. So, anyways, back to my story. So, with some work I did achieve this flow state and was able to quiet my mind to a greater degree. And the decision came in loud and clear. I noticed at that point that my head and my heart were in perfect alignment, and consciously accepting that decision was easy for me. And all my concerns about implementing that decision seemed to resolve organically. Asking a question to your higher self is like setting an intention. In both cases, your higher self presents you with enough information to help you clear the path. I have developed quite a lot of patience by following this self awareness practice. Because to receive answers, I really do need to let go of all my expectations of the when, the what, and the how. That's when I am able to manifest my desires. This I learned a little bit late in the game, but this one is a gem. To feel stable within, you have to set an intention to feel stable internally in your life, which means to let go of what your mind wants and acknowledge how your body wants to feel. If you are too occupied with mind chatter, if you live in your mind, you have not yet found stability. Innate stability arrives in your life after you have dealt with the constant, chaotic talk that happens in the mind. And when you start to live through your connection to your higher aspects, when your spirit is in alignment with your mind and your body, when you feel grounded and powerful within, you then have found stability. When you validate your being instead of looking for validation from the outside, you have then started to live from a stable being. Stability simply means being in near perfect alignment with your soul self or your spirit, knowing where you are in this realm, being able to live your life from knowingness rather than thinking and planning and forecasting. If you are not feeling stable today, ask your guidance why that is. Start there. Focusing on stability is a very quick way to understand what might be distorting your existence here. These are only some of the tools that I practice. I like to mix and match the tools, but one tool that I use almost every day is the power of stillness. This I can access through meditation. If you want to learn how to meditate, make sure to tell me in the comments below, and I will definitely create a video just for that. And I want to leave you with this: stay agile. If a practice is not working for you, or you are unable to practice, say, visualization, switch things up. Try to practice setting intentions every day, along with a short meditation. You will figure out what works for you and what doesn't in time. Be patient with yourself. It took me about 4 years of committed, deep inner work to get to the level of stability that I maintain today. The joy is in the journey, not reaching the destination. And remember, you have to surrender what is not working for you today so that you can successfully soar into your limitless self. I hope you experience some aha moments during this video. And if you are new here, do subscribe and share this video with your loved ones. And if you're already part of our community, there are some surprises coming your way. So make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon. Thanks for being here with me today, and see you all very soon. Bye.